god, Cayo Perico's dead, GTA Online's dead, the world is ending.
But seriously, calm down. Calm your faces and relax, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's talk about the Cayo Perico. Relax a minute. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the Cayo Perico heist. Now, as you guys know, I'm sure, because everyone and their dog has talked about it and made videos on it, it's been nerfed, and that is indeed true. The Cayo Perico heist has been nerfed, but it isn't the end of the world. Nothing's like, it's not, the game's not, GTA is over party, okay? Let's just relax for a minute. So as you guys know, I play Cayo Perico heist a lot. There's tons and tons, dozens and dozens, maybe hundreds and hundreds of videos on my channel of the Cayo Perico heist. I've got tons of guides on it, the fastest, easiest way, all of these things. I feel like I'm okay to be able to speak on the Cayo Perico heist right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move me up into the corner, and I'm going to sit here and talk to you guys, while in the background is going to be my fastest ever attempt at the Cayo Perico heist, which is 4 minutes plus. It's just under 5 minutes. So I'm going to have this video play here in the background so we can watch it together. I'm not going to talk about it. Well, maybe, no, we won't. But this is 5 minutes. So I basically wanted to keep this video as short as possible, okay? So we got this playing in the background until I can get everything I'm trying to say out. So first and foremost, the Cayo Perico heist has been nerfed, yes, okay? So I'll throw this up on screen right here as well. I'll actually put it here in front of me so it looks like I'm at least talking to you guys. But it's been nerfed. So the old values, as you can see, the stinky tequila was 900k. Now it's even stinkier at 630,000, which is, it does suck. It's 30% less, but I'm not worried. I'll get to it. Ruby necklace went from $1 million to 700. Bearer bonds 1.1 to 770. Safe money from 50 to 100 to 20 to 100. I used to always say it was 30 to 100 anyway. I'm pretty sure I used to get 30. Maybe I didn't. The setup fee is a big one, going from 25k to 100k. Because what if you're not that great at the game? You know, like let's say you're really awful at the game. Spending 100k on something that maybe you can't even complete does kind of suck. I get that. Let's talk about the secondary loot, shall we? Cash. I'm going to go from the highest to highest. So the old value, highest over old value to newest low value. So, oh, you get what I'm talking about. So cash, 92. It's gone from 92,000 to 83,000. Artwork's gone from 200 to 180. Weed from 150 to 135. Coca-Cola from 225 to 202. And gold 333 to 333. Staying the same. So the first thing I want to talk about with these decreases and things staying the same, let's talk about gold. Let's talk about, you know, the panther and the pink diamond staying exactly the same, right? So to me, that's kind of letting the people that use exploits in the Cayo Perico, we're leaving those guys alone, right? They can still use exploits. Everything's the same for them. But the people who play the game legitimately are the ones that are suffering here. Now, first of all, I got two things about this whole thing, right? Number one, I believe the reason that they're doing this, the reason this nerf is here, is yes, obviously, they are trying to balance the game. The Cayo Perico heist has been OP. It's always been OP. Like, this isn't a surprise. There's a reason it's the most popular thing to do. You make so much money from it. It's because it's OP. It's overpowered. If you're good at the Cayo Perico, you can complete it in 35 to 40 minutes from start to finish. If you're not that great at it, you can take you an hour, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, depends on how long it takes you to do the setups and complete the heist. But it's not that much time for quite a lot of money. Hence the reason this thing never goes double pay, because it's constantly in a state of double pay. But the reason they're doing this is they're balancing it. Listen, GTA 6 is right around the corner, okay? I'm not going to sit here and make a video saying GTA 6 is coming tomorrow, because it's not. But GTA 6 is literally right around the corner, okay? And one of the hardest, most difficult things Rockstar is going to come up against when this game releases is going to be how much of the audience is going to complain that everything is too low value, right? They're going to, like, you're going to do missions and you're going to be like, we don't get paid enough. We need to get paid more money. 100%. The biggest complaint that's going to happen in GTA 6 is that we don't get paid enough money. And that's because we have, for 10 years of GTA 5, we've been getting paid a pretty hefty penny on a lot of things to the point where it doesn't make sense. I mean, it costs more to buy a Mini Cooper than it does a submarine, okay? What would you rather, in real life, would you see a Mini Cooper and a submarine next to each other and be like, yeah, they're the same price? No, because it doesn't make sense. So in GTA 6, they are 100% going to be making things much less, okay? You're not going to get paid as much for things, but also the prices for things, I'm sure, are going to be much lower. But things like the Cayo Perico heist are not going to exist in GTA 6, especially in the first few years, and especially at launch. It's just not going to happen. So right now, yes, they're trying to balance a 10-year-old game. You're probably thinking, what's the point in doing it now? You keep making it worse and worse. Then they're trying to prepare us for GTA 6. I guarantee that is all that's happening. But yes, as you saw in this video that's been playing in the background, this one, to get the Elite Challenge as fast as I did and all of this, we used an exploit, right? Because I feel like when you're doing speed runs, you know, things like this, exploits are okay to do. But when you do it regularly, every day, you know, it can be frowned upon. But doing runs like this aren't really going to be affected because the gold's still worth the same. People that use exploits a lot aren't going to be affected because all their stuff's still going to be the same. So that does kind of get annoying. It's like, okay, you're harming your players that are doing it legit while letting the people who exploit your game still make millions and millions of dollars. But it's not about them trying to get rid of the cheaters. It's about them trying to make their core audience get used to a lesser amount of money that's more in line with everything else. So that comes to my final point, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not panicked. I play this game all the time. I play Cayo Perico all the time. I have tons of videos on it. I'm not stressing, okay? First and foremost, how many people have you heard talk about this that's actually jumped in, played through a Cayo Perico, and then given their thoughts on it? A big fat zero. That's how many, okay? A big fat zero. So what I'm going to do today, this video I just wanted to get up. I just wanted to talk to you about it, explain a little bit. We'll show you, first of all, what the money differences are, which, okay, it does look scary, but it's not. The world's not ending. Calm yourselves. But then just talk about why they're doing it and then give my opinions. My opinion is, I don't mind. Cayo Perico's always been overpowered. I love doing it. You can do it. You can do it pretty often and make millions of dollars. And it's not hard, okay? You can make millions for doing something that can take 35 to 40 minutes, which is fun. Like, that doesn't happen often in this game, but so I understand why people are worried about it being nerfed, but it's still a lot of money, and if you haven't gone through it and played it yet and see how much money you can get, let's not worry. They've just made the hangar business incredible. I've had tons of videos on that, even when it's not in double money. The hangar business is bloody incredible. I mean, credit where credit's due. Yes, they're rebalancing KO, but they've made the hangar incredible. So in closing, I wanted to say, don't panic. It's okay. It's not ruined. The game is fine. We can all breathe and sleep happily tonight. But what I am going to be doing today, about 2 hours from when this video goes live, I'm going to be doing a full Cayo Perico, a new one with the update, seeing exactly how much money you can make. Instead of panicking, we're going to show you. And then at the end of that video, when I show you how much money we've made, then we can riot or not, okay? Deal? Pinky promise? All right, I'll see you there.